Hey everybody, this is Josh Sub, aka AskJoshy on YouTube, and today we've got a match between ThisIsJimmy and eeK. eeK spawning as the pink Zerg over on the left side of Metalopolis, and ThisIsJimmy up on the top. And they are at close running distances. If you look over at the mini-map, basically what it means is air strategies are going to be less viable. Late game is going to be less likely. It's going to probably play out to be a bit more aggressive because there are these two expansions that neither player is going to be able to hold. Thus, expanding is going to be, secretive and very beneficial. They're going to have to keep an eye out on each other unless, this game does end quickly. And ThisIsJimmy is leading this series 1-0 right now. It's a best of 3 being played for the IC Cup TV League number 9. Sheth returns, and ThisIsJimmy walling off this ramp like a good Terran. Of course, against any Zerg opponent, it's always wise to wall off as a Terran. eeK actually doing the extractor trick. I see the blood all over that geyser just to get that little extra drone out and scout a bit earlier. He is going to be able to find ThisIsJimmy really quickly. He gets lucky and sends it to the right spot first. And you never really know if the player is going to find the player on the first try. It's really just a matter of luck and or preference which direction each player scouts on these bigger maps like Lost Temple or Metalopolis. But ThisIsJimmy wants to get this drone out of his base. I'm seeing Cats versus LZ Gamers next. Ooh. Interesting. But yeah, eeK running his drone around, no problem. ThisIsJimmy getting a gas up. He's probably going to go for that quick tech lab again, might even do some more Reaper play. But eeK getting that natural expansion before the spawning pool, just like last game. He, if I imagine correctly, he will probably get a gas very quickly as well. And hoping that ThisIsJimmy doesn't actually crowd him at his natural expansion, he might actually be able to build the buildings that he wants to instead of just spamming lings all game. ThisIsJimmy pretty solid with that Reaper harass where he just bunkers up outside the natural and makes you pay for it. And ThisIsJimmy is getting the tech lab quickly again. He is going to have enough to build a Reaper right out of the gate, and he is doing it. So ThisIsJimmy must have a lot of practice with Terran versus Zerg on the ladder and a lot of success with this Reaper play. He's now getting his second gas already too. Last game we saw a Reaper play into Thor's, and he is already sending the SCV to get a bunker, but eeK already has his hatchery completed. He's got drones chilling and a spine crawler now coming down, so fool me once, shame on me, fool me twice, wait, whatever. But eeK is going to be able to chase out that SCV and get this bunker destroyed before the SCV can. Oh, and eeK with the early Zerglings, man, he's really learning from his mistakes. I cannot believe that ThisIsJimmy went for the same build twice in a row. I mean, it was pretty effective, but it's still just kind of ballsy to do the same play twice in a row, especially on this larger map where he didn't know exactly where eeK was at the beginning, still chose to take the same tech route to get that Reaper. And the spine crawler up, rooting now. Spine crawlers take absolutely forever to root now. They take 12 seconds or around 9 seconds real time. But ThisIsJimmy safely inside his bunker. He's already in position to pew away at all these Zerglings coming down the ramp. It only takes 2 little gun blasts, and now we have 2 Reapers in the bunker ready to take out Zerglings at a moment's notice. The spine crawler, spine crawler in range of the bunker. Reaper's not in range of the spine crawler. He's gonna have to pop them out of the bunker to be able to hit it, even though they do just crazy amount of damage. And all these queens and Zerglings and spine crawler trying to battle off this offensive of ThisIsJimmy. ThisIsJimmy, it's not looking too good for you anymore, buddy. These 2 queens really doing some work on these SCVs, and ThisIsJimmy is left with 1 Reaper. He might be able to score some Zergling or drone kills, but I can't imagine he's going to be too effective on his own. And ThisIsJimmy altering his play just a little bit. I don't see the early armory coming out just yet. He does have the money to do it, so he might be seeing it next. No, he is going for the starport. So last game we saw Reapers into Thor. This time we're going to see Reapers into some sort of airplay, which, keeping it up, keeping the change is a good way to play out a series, especially a best of 3, where you've already got a 1-0 advantage. And it looks like eeK is going to just be droning up for a while. He feels less threatened by these Reaper hit and runs, and I don't know if he should, because he is pew-pewing away, killing him pretty quick, and I see that Mo-Man is being requested, but he is not online. Too bad, Diamond. Might not get Mo-Man. Machine is on, though. Let's see who else would be good. MSV is on, Pain User's on, blah blah blah. There's a bunch of good players on. I'll find somebody. I believe in you, Diamond. Anyway, Reaper's chasing in and out with these drones and the queen. He might score a queen kill if he's lucky, but at this pace I don't think it's very likely. You know, eeK has a lot of economy going now. I gotta wonder what he's spending it all on. Finally he gets that lair going. And if we take a look back at ThisIsJimmy's base, oh, now he's getting the armory. Okay, so perhaps a Thor dropship will be in the mix here. Probably just get a medevac, carry him on over, and that, you know, it's gonna slow him down a bit getting that Thor out, but he is gonna have mobility that he did not have last time. This Reaper's still alive, just now dying to Zerglings, but it looks like eeK may or may not have lost his queen. Oh no, here he is. Still in living, working order here. And looking at the production tab, we've got Zergling speed coming in for eeK, and a Thor medevac marine combo coming from ThisIsJimmy. So this lair is just now finishing up, so we'll see which direction eeK chooses to go, and he is going to get the Spire over the Hydralisk Den. He could be in trouble if ThisIsJimmy is able to produce too many Thors. But check out all these barracks now coming down. It looks like ThisIsJimmy is just getting a Thor